Gentlemen, good afternoon. May peace be upon us all. On behalf of the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia, I, Fadlizon, and my colleague Putu Supadma Rudana would like to highly appreciate the European Parliament for hosting the third regional EP-IPA dialogue meeting today, and it is truly an honor. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the world we live today has been facing various socio-economic and political security challenges over the years that our regions must not ignore. Climate change has adversely affected people, including women and children's health and well-being. And furthermore, the crisis in Myanmar has jeopardized people's life, and the 5-point consensus on Myanmar has not been implemented as desired. The two regions must also not close our eyes on the apartheid treatment, ethnic cleansing, and oppression against Palestinians unless our shared agenda on maintaining peace and stability will be meaningless. The barbaric and cruel Israeli airstrike have murdered over 14,000 of innocent Palestinians in Gaza since October 7, and one child is killed every 5 minutes now. And journalists and UN staffs also were targeted, and at least 1 million Gazans were forcibly displaced. So the indiscriminately attack on refugee camps and hospitals, including Indonesian hospital, is also unacceptable and undeniably amounts to war crime. So they even raided Al-Shifa hospital while patients are in dire need of medical attention. And this is a fact, not an assumption or misinformation. The Israeli violent onslaught on Gaza as well makes freedom of religion under increasing threat, and at least 57 mosques and 3 churches damaged, affecting people's ability to worship. And we must also not forget that Palestinians experience lack of access to food, water, electricity, and communication blackout amid this horrific human tragedy. So yet, despite clear evidence of the criminal Israel insanity, many stand with them. So this is extremely dangerous and sadly demonstrates that double standard and colonial behavior still exists in the 21st century. So remember, those who support this genocide might lose moral compass with this mentality, and I'm afraid this is also a test in our history. And while we very much welcome the temporary truce, the 4-day ceasefire, the international community, including the EU, must still keep an eye on Israel and hold them accountable, pressure them to stop the massacre of Palestinians, push for permanent ceasefire, and galvanize efforts to push for the ICC to probe Israel for their war crimes. The cruel atrocities committed by Israel must go down in history as crimes against humanity and grave human rights violation. So they should go down in history as genocidal criminal, and frankly, this is kind of modern day of Nazism. So if we do not consider these crimes as inhumane, we need some serious self-evaluation. And if there is any country supporting Israel through transferring arms or ammunition, and if they were eventually used to massacre people, blood would also be on their hands. I think, ladies and gentlemen, EU and ASEAN play a key role in promoting prosperity, stability, and security. We parliaments must also achieve extraordinary progress and voice the urgency of tackling such issues and be the voice of the voiceless through parliamentary diplomacy. We cannot achieve our shared international agenda, including the SDGs, without making the issues our highest priorities. I fully encourage two regions to strengthen the over 45 years partnership in various areas through this dialogue meeting and IPA General Assembly. And especially EP is an observer, and EU and ASEAN have also elevated ties to strategic partnership. I sincerely hope that our dialogue meeting today will also generate an outcome that will ensure a more prosperous and peaceful world, especially regarding the economic and trade relation, and also the regional and global security in our region and also in the world. Thank you very much.